When an invisible dome suddenly crashed down on the small town of Chester's Mill, Maine, television audiences witnessed one of the most audacious, high-concept premises ever attempted on broadcast TV. Based on Stephen King's 2009 novel and executive produced by Steven Spielberg, Under the Dome premiered on CBS on June 24, 2013, immediately shattering summer television records. The show dared to ask what happens when an entire community is cut off from civilization by an impenetrable barrier, transforming everyday neighbors into potential allies or enemies. With a staggering $3 million per episode budget and groundbreaking special effects, Under the Dome revolutionized summer programming by proving that audiences craved intelligent science fiction during the traditionally quiet months. What made it truly revolutionary wasn't just the spectacular premise, but how it used the dome as a pressure cooker to explore the darkest corners of human nature. From corporate conspiracies to alien invasions, the series evolved from a simple survival story into an epic 3-season journey that redefined what network television could achieve in the sci-fi genre. Season 1, 2013. The Dome's arrival in the pilot episode remains one of television's most spectacular openings, as an invisible barrier slices through Chester's Mill with devastating precision. Cars crash against the unseen wall, planes explode mid-air, and families are separated in an instant, establishing the show's commitment to high-stakes drama from the very first scene. The immediate aftermath showcased the series' understanding of disaster psychology, as residents moved through denial, panic, and eventually grim acceptance of their new reality. Dale "Barbie" Barbara emerged as the reluctant hero, a mysterious drifter with military training who becomes the town's voice of reason. Mike Vogel's performance anchored the chaos with quiet authority, bringing depth to what could have been a generic action hero role. His character's hidden connection to Julia's missing husband created personal stakes that grounded the supernatural elements in genuine human emotion. Meanwhile, Rachelle Lefebvre's Julia Shumway provided the investigative drive that kept uncovering new mysteries, her journalistic instincts proving essential to understanding the Dome's purpose. The real revelation was Dean Norris as Big Jim Rennie, transforming from concerned councilman to power-hungry dictator with chilling believability. His manipulation of the crisis to consolidate control created the season's most compelling character arc, proving that sometimes the greatest threats come from within. Norris brought complexity to what could have been a one-dimensional villain, showing how ordinary people can become monsters when given unchecked power. His relationship with his unstable son Junior added family dysfunction to the political intrigue. The introduction of supernatural elements through Joe and Nori's seizures and the mysterious mini-dome elevated the show beyond simple disaster television. Colin Ford and Mackenzie Lintz brought authenticity to their roles as teenagers, grappling with powers they couldn't understand. When these characters discovered they were among the chosen four hands, the series revealed its true sci-fi ambitions while maintaining its focus on character relationships. Episodes like The Fire demonstrated the show's ability to create genuine tension from everyday survival challenges, as the town's fire department being trapped outside the dome created life-or-death stakes. Outbreak showcased how quickly civilization could break down when medical supplies ran low and fear overtook reason. These scenarios felt authentically terrifying because they addressed real concerns about resource scarcity and social order. The Maxine Seagrave storyline brought external threats into the sealed environment, proving that the dome couldn't protect residents from human corruption. Natalie Zaya's performance as the manipulative crime boss added noir elements to the sci-fi premise, creating a unique tonal blend that kept audiences guessing. The season finale's shocking frame job of Barbie proved that no character was safe from the dome's influence or Big Jim's machinations, ending on a cliffhanger that perfectly captured the series' blend of human drama and supernatural mystery. Season 2, 2014, opening with Barbie's near execution and the dome turning ominously black. The second season immediately raised the stakes while deepening the mythology that would define the series' trajectory. The dome's response to violence within its boundaries suggested an intelligence behind the barrier, transforming it from passive prison to active participant in the unfolding drama. This shift from containment to intervention marked a crucial evolution in the show's central premise, indicating that the dome had its own agenda beyond simply trapping the residents. The revelation that other domes existed and that Chester's Mill wasn't unique transformed the show from isolated disaster to global phenomenon. This expansion of scope brought new urgency to the residents' situation, while raising questions about the dome's true purpose. The discovery of tunnels beneath the town and connections to nearby Zenith suggested a network of dome activity that had been operating in secret for years, adding layers of conspiracy that extended far beyond the original small-town setting. Melanie Cross's mysterious arrival connected the dome's power to events from 1988, revealing that the barrier's influence stretched back decades through carefully orchestrated encounters. Grace Victoria Cox brought an otherworldly quality to the role that perfectly captured the character's connection to forces beyond human understanding. Her knowledge of the Four Hands and the dome's history provided crucial exposition while maintaining an air of mystery that kept audiences engaged. The revelation that she had died in 1988, but somehow returned, added supernatural elements that pushed the series deeper into King's signature blend of horror and science fiction. The introduction of Zenith and the corporate conspiracy surrounding Action Energy expanded the show's scope dramatically, revealing government and private sector involvement in dome research. These revelations about scientific experimentation and cover-ups added layers of paranoia that elevated the series beyond its small-town origins. Don Barbara's role as both Barbie's estranged father and an Action executive created personal stakes within the larger conspiracy, while Hunter May's hacking abilities provided technological solutions to seemingly impossible problems. Stephen King's guest appearance in the premiere episode served as a blessing from the source material's creator, while his script work helped maintain the story's authentic King-esque atmosphere. His cameo as a diner customer provided a meta-textual moment that acknowledged the adaptation process while reinforcing the connection to the original novel's themes and tone. The season's exploration of family connections through Sam Verdreau and the Rennie family history added emotional depth to the sci-fi elements. Eddie Cahill's performance as the haunted EMT provided crucial backstory that explained many of the dome's mysteries while revealing the long-term psychological effects of keeping such devastating secrets. His character's connection to both the 1988 events and Angie's murder created personal stakes that resonated throughout the season's final episodes. Technical achievements reached new heights, with the dome's increasingly dangerous manifestations, from acid rain to magnetic anomalies, each presenting unique visual challenges that the production team handled with remarkable creativity and convincing practical effects. Season 3, 2015. The final season's bold opening gambit revealed that the previous episodes had been elaborate false memories, with the townspeople actually trapped in alien cocoons while living in a perfect simulation of post-dome life. This twist divided audiences, but demonstrated the show's willingness to take massive creative risks in service of its larger mythology. The revelation that characters had been living false lives for a year created an existential crisis that went beyond typical sci-fi concepts, forcing viewers to question everything they thought they knew about the characters' experiences and relationships. The alternate reality sequences showcased impressive production values, presenting a version of Chester's Mill where the dome had been lifted and residents had moved on to idealized versions of their lives. Barbie worked as a security contractor, Nori attended prep school, and Junior had reconciled with his father, all while their actual bodies remained suspended in alien cocoons. These sequences served multiple purposes, revealing character desires and fears, while providing stark contrast to the horrific reality of their situation. Marg Helgenberger's Christine Price brought gravitas to the role of the kinship's human face, manipulating the townspeople with therapeutic techniques that masked sinister alien intentions. Her performance grounded the increasingly outlandish plot developments in genuine human emotion, making the alien invasion feel personal rather than abstract. Christine's ability to appear caring and helpful while orchestrating the systematic takeover of human consciousness created a chilling antagonist who represented the series' themes about trust and manipulation taken to their logical extreme. The revelation of the kinship's backstory through flashbacks to their home planet added cosmic scope to the series, explaining how this alien race had fled the great destruction of their own world. These sequences established the kinship not as mindless invaders, but as refugees seeking survival, adding moral complexity to their actions. The egg-based transportation system and the concept of species preservation through conquest created a unique take on alien invasion mythology that felt both familiar and fresh. The love triangle between Barbie, Julia, and Eva created personal stakes within the larger alien invasion storyline, though it sometimes felt forced against the backdrop of species-ending conflict. Kylie Bunbury's dual role as both Eva and the kinship Queen Dawn showcased impressive range, particularly in the season's final episodes, where she had to balance human emotions with alien coldness. Her transformation from seemingly innocent anthropologist to revealed alien leader provided one of the season's most effective character reveals. The resistance versus kinship conflict transformed Chester's Mill into a war zone, with longtime residents becoming enemies overnight under alien influence. This internal struggle provided the season's most emotionally devastating moments, as families turned against each other and lifelong friendships dissolved. The show effectively used its established character relationships to create maximum emotional impact when those bonds were severed or corrupted by alien control. Big Jim's character arc reached its conclusion with Dean Norris delivering some of his finest work, showing how even the show's primary antagonist could become a hero when faced with extinction. His evolution from power-hungry politician to reluctant savior felt earned after 3 seasons of character development. His final sacrifice to destroy the egg and prevent complete kinship takeover provided redemption for his earlier villainous actions while maintaining the character's essential nature. The technical challenges of depicting the dome's calcification and the increasingly desperate conditions inside were handled with impressive visual effects work. The progressive deterioration of the barrier created genuine claustrophobia and urgency that drove the final episode's breakneck pace. Under the Dome proved that network television could successfully adapt Stephen King's complex narratives while creating appointment viewing during the traditionally quiet summer months. The series' ambitious blend of practical effects and CGI brought the impossible premise to life with remarkable authenticity, making viewers genuinely believe in the Dome's impenetrable presence. The show's exploration of power, survival, and human nature under extreme pressure resonated with audiences seeking intelligent genre television. Under the Dome pioneered new distribution models through its Amazon partnership, predicting the streaming revolution that would reshape television. Despite mixed critical reception in later seasons, it established CBS as a destination for high-concept summer programming and proved that audiences hungered for serialized science fiction on broadcast networks. Under the Dome proved that summer television could deliver blockbuster entertainment. From its record-breaking premiere to its alien invasion finale, it gave us 3 seasons of high-concept sci-fi drama. If you enjoyed this journey under the invisible barrier, hit subscribe for more legendary TV breakdowns.